Last night I told myself, Jasmine, you're gonna get up tomorrow and you're gonna film a morning routine. And then I slept until 2. It was really overcast today and I feel like I've been really social. I haven't really been doing anything that crazy since Vlogmas, but I have been really social. And I think I just needed a day to just sleep and have no one bother me or talk to me, or not that anybody in my life has been bothering me, but I just needed to be left alone to just like mentally reset and sleep and relax. So Ryan left in the morning and I took my ass back to bed. So it's 3:30, haven't really done anything, haven't even eaten. I took care of the dogs in the morning and that was it. They've just been thugging it out with me sleeping. So I'm gonna vlog a little bit for the next couple hours before I have to edit this and upload this same day. I can say that I had therapy at 2 o'clock. If it weren't for me having therapy at 2, I honestly probably would have slept until, honestly, like 4 o'clock. I'm not even lying. I felt like I still had so much more sleep to get out of me. But I had therapy at 2 and I was really looking forward to this session because she's literally the best and I just had so many things I wanted to talk to her about. My other therapist, if you guys have been keeping up with Vlogmas, this isn't the same therapist that I didn't have the best session with this week, and it was so good. She like helped me with so many things that I've been doing when it comes to my OCD, like with compulsions and like things to avoid, practices, you know, exposures, all of that. So that was really, really nice and I really enjoyed talking to her. It's just a really, really safe environment. So that was really good. And I spoke with Ryan for a little bit. I'm so stressed planning this motherfucker's Christmas gifts because no matter what he says, he'll be like, you can get me anything and I'd love it. T-shirts, socks, whatever. No. I mean, he would, but he likes nice stuff. He's like me. I also like nice stuff. And I want to get him stuff that he's like, wow, I don't think I would have bought this for myself, but he's like me and buys himself everything he wants. And then I told him that I would vlog me getting his Christmas gifts and he was like, I'm gonna watch the vlog. And I was like, don't watch the vlog. He's like, I'm gonna watch the vlog. So I'm like, gonna fight his ass. I really do need to shower, but I'm also so hungry that I may go to Erewhon to get some lunch right now, and it's so expensive, but I'm starving and I might pay that premium dollar for that delicious food. I do that at the end of every clip. I'm like, all right, sick. I made it this far. All right. Hi, welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. Vlogmas Day 9? Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 9. See, there it goes again. Fuck. I got these little treats from this pet store called the Urban Pet. And it's like sweet potato wrapped in, it says chicken on this bag, but I think it was bacon, if I'm not mistaken. And the dogs are looking hyped. Giving this to you guys for being such supportive puppies while I slept today and you guys just sat there and slept with me, okay? Oh, but Bunny, you got some eye boogers. Hold on. There you go. Okay, quick OOTD. Got this. I actually am gonna do it because this is kind of funny. I got this from a vintage store. I don't know. I overspent. I spent 75 bucks on this stupid Pirates of the Caribbean shirt that's from Disneyland. The Sherpa jacket's from Urban Outfitters. Sweatpants are from Brandy. Socks are from Brooklyn Projects. I don't know, they're Ryan's. And then platform Crocs are from Crocs. Sunglasses are Prada. Purse is Princess Polly. If you want to get everybody's attention, dress like me. Let's go. Dude. Oh my, I can't make this up. $54 for essentially nothing. But it's Erewhon, babes. You want the real experience? I've been needing sugar in my house for a good while now, so I bought pure cane sugar, probably overpriced, but it's organic. And then I also bought organic brown sugar so I can start making oatmeal that doesn't taste like cardboard. Thought that was pretty nice. I got some Harmless Harvest organic coconut water, so that's that. Oat milk for my matcha lattes, and some fruit. They always put like one chunk of coconut in here and I don't know why. Is it for flavor? Does it help with the freshness? And then my food, which I just got like a combo of some chicken, steamed vegetables, and pasta. I was gonna get white rice, but this thing is so expensive. This was $19 and I was like, I'm not gonna pay $19 for white rice. I might as well get some stuff that has flavor, pays $19 for vegetables instead. Quick little Erewhon haul. Oh, nasty! Yes, paint me like one of your French gals. All right, we're gonna do a quick little mental health check-in, but let me move the angle of the camera. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible. So many of you guys have left comments saying like, it's been so nice to see these realistic days in a life. Like, we don't expect all this activity. It's just nice to kind of have on in the background, or makes me feel better about what my days have been looking like. So there will be some days, like tomorrow's video will be more exciting, going to Holiday Road and stuff. I've been struggling some days and then not struggling some days. I feel like recently my days have started off really good. Like, I wake up in a really good mood and I wake up really bubbly and just like excited to get things done, and it's taking almost nothing for me to get fatigued. My anxiety has been pretty up and down. I have been experiencing a ton of derealization, or like depersonalization, which I've talked about before. It essentially just starts to feel like nothing is real. Like, literally everything will feel like a dream, or like you're in a simulation, or it's a real thing that people who have anxiety and trauma deal with as like a coping mechanism. And I think, you know, we're getting closer and closer to my mom's anniversary of her passing. And even though I'm not feeling like, it's a different type of mourning 10 years later. I'm not feeling the same level of mourning that I did obviously when she first passed, but it's like more of like a physical response of my body knowing that at this time I was like really fucking going through it. It makes me really anxious. I'm having a lot of like really vivid dreams where I'm realizing that she's gone, or I find out that she's still alive, and they're hard. They're really hard. And this is actually, even as I say this now, I'm like, wow, this is really, really personal to be sharing. But I'm reminding myself that in my first Vlogmas, so many of you guys were like, this is something that I can relate to because I lost a family member, I lost a friend, or something like that. And so I know that I can't be alone in having these types of dreams where you find out that they're still alive and you're desperately trying to get to them, or you find out that they passed away in the dream and you're trying to cope through that. So with that, yeah, there's just been a lot of anxiety, and then the anxiety gets so bad that I go numb, and then the numbness becomes like really sad. I don't know, it's just like volatile emotions, but I'm making it through. I'm feeling better and better. I feel like I'm lying. I'm not. I am making it through, but I'm not feeling better and better every day. Each day is a different day. One day I feel great. One day I feel awful, one day I feel great for half the day, and then the rest of the day I feel awful. But I know that I'll make it through because I've made it through every year for 10 years. And I don't want this to discourage people who have been through a loss, because trauma comes in all different shapes and sizes and we all respond differently. Just for me, I think that I have a lot of unprocessed grief, and I think that's why I still deal with things in this way 10 years later. I don't think, I know. My therapist literally is always like, you have a lot of unprocessed grief. We need to work through that stuff. But sometimes it feels like it's just so far gone because I've been separating myself from my trauma for so long. I literally describe it as like a memory. It's like someone else's memory. The thought of losing a mother, my mother, who was my best friend, I've literally separated myself from it, and it doesn't feel like my grief. It feels like someone else's grief that I hold on to for them, if that makes any sense. It sounds so crazy to say it out loud. It's very common, I guess, to do with trauma. It's like, especially when you don't process it appropriately. I mean, what appropriate way is there to process that type of grief? But when I talk about it and I think about it, like, I literally feel as though I was born when I was 20 years old, and that like I didn't have a childhood, that someone else's childhood memories and stuff that I remember, which I know sounds crazy, but that's how I think I've coped for all these years, was by removing myself from the town, you know, the surrounding stores that I would go to. Like, I just left to LA and I never went back again. And so I think that my mind is like, oh no, that's not your trauma, that's someone else's. It is sad, but don't worry, it's not yours. Because if it's mine and I think about that it's mine, it's way too much. Way too much. I was one of the ones that had to wake everyone up. And so like when you see that and you have to see somebody that was alive and then see them not alive, and you're just looking at somebody that literally is the reason that you're alive and born, and they're just not there anymore. It's like you can literally, it's something, it's difficult. And I feel so bad for people who have had to see like a family member no longer be alive, like actually see it. I don't know why it almost feels like too much to say. So I think when I think about it too much, I just like go numb as a form of protection for myself. I'm learning a lot about myself right now. And being this raw and sharing this much of my life on the internet is terrifying, but I just hope, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I hope that through sharing my experiences, it helps some of you finally seek out the help that you've been avoiding or you didn't want. But I just mainly want to remind people that they aren't alone, because it can be a really lonely feeling. Even when people tell you that you're not alone and that they understand, you still feel pretty alone in it. So that's where I'm at. But I definitely am trying every day to like keep a positive headspace, continue being happy, and surrounding myself with people that love me and want to be there for me. Just a hard time of year. But I thank you guys for tuning in with me every day. And I'm excited for more festivity in the coming days before Christmas. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little authentic chat, and appreciate you guys always. See you tomorrow.